捕呢啲罪犯嘅。
任
何公眾人士都可以幫助警方去拘捕呢一啲通緝人。警方會保密處理。提供線索嘅人士可以根據懸紅通告，按實際結果獲得賞格，包括通緝人嘅親戚朋友都有資格嘅。歡迎佢哋提供通緝人嘅資料。通緝人要終結被通緝嘅生涯，只有一個方法，就係自首。自首更加可以喺香港國安法之下獲得法庭考慮減刑。否則，佢係會終身被通緝，日日擔心被拘捕，惶恐咁度日。另外向大家宣佈嘅呢，就係我聽日係會率領特區政府代表團前赴貴州省貴陽市3日，出席2023年泛珠三角區域合作行政首長聯席會議。泛珠三角區域涵蓋9加2，即係9個內地省區，福建、江西、湖南、廣東、廣西、海南、四川、貴州、雲南，以及香港同埋澳門2個特區，係國家經濟最具活力同埋發展潛力最強嘅地區之一，喺國家區域發展總體格局具有重要嘅地位。泛珠三角區域結合港澳兩地嘅優勢，以及內地9省區廣闊腹地同埋豐富資源，喺內地同埋香港、澳門關於建立更緊密經貿關係安排，即係 CEPA 以及補充協議框架之下，充分發揮內地9省區同埋港澳山水相連、經濟聯絡密切以及一國兩制嘅優勢，深化各領域嘅合作，拓展港澳發展新空間，提升區域開放型經濟發展水平。今年聯席會議以奮進新征程、合作開新局為主題，共同深化泛珠三角區域合作。國家十四五規劃提出深化泛珠三角區域合作20大報告指出，要深入實施區域協調發展戰略，構建優勢互補、高質量發展嘅區域經濟佈局同埋國土空間體系。因此，今次嘅聯席會議意義重大。喺訪問貴陽嘅期間，我將出席聯席會議。亦都會同不同省區領導會晤，以及到訪貴陽嘅設施。第三，我已經同立法會主席聯絡，下星期13號到立法會進行第2次嘅行政長官互動交流答問會。稍後政府會諮詢立法會，並且提出行政長官希望諮詢議員嘅議題。我歡迎議員就議題提供意見，亦都可以就任何議題作出提問。多謝大家。
跟住落嚟呢係記者提問嘅時間啦，請有議題嘅記者舉手示意。嗌到你之後呢，就請你先講嚟自邊間傳媒機構，同埋每位記者呢提出不多於2題問題嘅。第一位記者呢，就左手邊後排嘅右手邊嘅記者黑色衫。
特首你好，有線嘅警方即係懸紅100萬去通緝8個人啦，其中羅冠聰就話唔會返香港自首，郭鳳儀呢就話港府冇權喺海外嘅拘捕，通緝令呢旨在係令佢哋懼怕嘅啫。咁係咪反映咗個懸紅難以發揮作用？同埋湯家驊呢都話根據聯合國嘅指引呢，其實係唔可以移交政治犯或者有政治背景人，能夠成功拉到佢哋個機會呢係有幾大呢？第二條問題呢，想問輸入人才方面係咪打算放寬高端人才通行證，8強大學畢業嘅要求呢？咁日後會點樣去審查佢哋學歷係咪達標？而政府每年呢係計劃輸入35000人才，今年呢其實已經批出49000個，點解都仲計劃去放寬呢？
警方喺高度重視今次去通緝呢8個在囚人。我哋發出懸紅呢個做法呢，係警方拘捕一啲嚴重罪行嘅疑犯，會採用嘅。而家
suspects
除咗我哋今次發出
who have
呢8
committed
個
serious
嘅
offences
懸紅通知之外咧，
apart from
實際上過去警方都有發
issuing this reward
懸
notice
紅
in the
嘅，通
past.
緝
We
一啲
also
嚴重罪行嘅，包括
issued
譬如一啲謀殺
reward
案，或
notices
者係一啲械劫案等等，
to bring
仲係有
suspects
10
of
多個
serious crimes
呢
such
一
as
啲
murder
懸紅係生效
and
嘅。
armed
佢
robbery
今次警方嘅
to
行動咧
justice.
係表示
We
第一
have some
係會竭
over
盡所能，
10
用盡一
such
切方法去
notices
追捕危害國家
in
安全嘅
place
罪
at the
犯。
moment. We will
而
resort
且
to
我都
every
講過，
lawful
我
means
哋執法
to
必
go after
必
them.
然，兼且我哋係會用盡所有嘅可能性。
We will
第二呢，
enforce
就
the
係
law rigorously, and we
每一
will
個呢
use
啲罪
every
犯呢，
lawful means. The
警
second
方
point
用咩方法
is
拘捕佢呢？就一
that
定會按實際情況。
the police will
我
have
哋係
regard to
同
the
不同
actual
嘅地區呢
circumstances
都有
in
不同
bringing
嘅
these
警務合
suspects
作
to justice.
嘅，亦
We
都相
have
信喺我哋
cooperation
終身
mechanisms
去
with
追
different
捕呢一
jurisdictions.
啲疑犯嘅時候，
As we go on a live
我
law
哋會好
pursuit
相信
against
一定有
these
空間令到我哋
suspects, we believe
咧
that there is
唔會
definitely
俾佢
room
逃之夭夭。
for us to
第三，我哋希
do
望
our
亦
job
都
and
社會
not
知道，
to let them remain at large.
佢涉
The
嫌
third
違反
point is
香港國安法嘅一啲罪犯呢，佢哋所做嘅罪行
For criminals
係非常嚴峻。
who are suspected
我哋
of having committed
一定係
national
會
security
追究
offences.
到底，用盡所有可能嘅方法。
These are
今
serious
次懸紅
offences,
我
and we
相
will
信
definitely
對於
use
好
every
多
means to
奉
bring
公
them
守
to
法嘅市
justice.
民，對於
Now, on this occasion,
認為我哋係應該竭盡所能去
We
維
are
護國家
providing
安全
rewards
嘅
for members of the public to
公
provide
眾人士咧
information.，
佢哋係會
Many
樂意
members
提
of the
供任何
public
消息。
who also
所以
would like
今
to
次懸紅呢，
steadfastly safeguard
我係
national
支持，亦都贊成。
security will
我亦都相信
support
喺
us.
我哋終身追捕呢啲通緝人，我哋
And I
係會有
believe
可
as
能
we
有
take
空
on a lifelong
間去追捕
pursuit
到佢。
of these
所以我勸喻
criminals,
佢哋係盡
we
快
will
自
be able
首
to。catch them. So I would appeal to
另外
them
咧就有
to
關
surrender
我哋
themselves
係
as quickly as
搶人
possible.
才，我哋嘅
Next
整個政
about
策咧，我
trawling for
喺
talent
不同嘅電視訪問或
and
者
the
媒體嘅
policies
訪問咧
involved
我都有講，
in various
全世界都搶人
media
才。
interviews. I
全
have
世界都
emphasized
知道喺
that
現
at the moment the world is
今
competing
整體
for
環球
talent
經濟咁大挑戰咧，去加強自己地方嘅競爭力
against，
只會對
economic
自己嘅地
challenges
方
around
不
the
利。
world. Every country would like
咁我哋
to
所以咧，
enhance the
一定
competitive
係盡
edge,
量
and
爭取，
this
因
is
為
done through
人才如
trawling
果
for
佢
talent. And this is what we're going after as
係
well.
去咗第啲地方，我哋再搶佢嚟咧就唔容易嘅。
It is
所以
not
我希
easy
望咧就係我
to
哋嘅
ask
搶人才
a
計劃係夠吸
talent
引，
who has
夠吸引
gone
導致
away to
佢
come
係
back.
考慮香港。
So we
而
need
家我
to
哋亦
make
都
our
睇到我
package
哋而
competitive
家
enough
嘅
to attract them
申
to
請
remain
咧
in Hong
係
Kong.
表示香港本身有吸引力，
In relation to the
但係人
applications
才係
received,
永遠
it
都
is evident that Hong
全世
Kong
界
is
增加
attractive
嘅
to them.
我哋嘅
Meanwhile，
競爭力同我哋要
There is
競爭嘅
a
對手
ramped up
咧，
effort
就
to
係
compete for
你加
talent
我
around the
減嘅。
world.
所
So
以
in
任
other
何
words,
我
we'll
嘅
be taking talents
人才入
away
咗
from other
對我一定
countries.
有利。如果去咗其他地方，對我一定係
If the
喺競
talents
爭方面
go away
成為一個
to
負
somewhere
面嘅因
else,
素嘅。
this would
咁我
definitely
哋嘅有關部門咧係會研究
undermine our
下，
competitiveness.
除咗我哋而家嘅
So
法
the
勤大學
relevant
之外咧，
bureaus and departments
有
will
一
be
邊啲
looking
嘅大學咧
into
都係培育
our
好多好優質嘅人才
policy.
嘅，因
Apart
為我
from
哋
the
亦都
eight
要諗
the
每
top
一
100
個
universities,
地
we
方
will
咧，
also consider
佢都好
other
多好優秀嘅大學去培育不同領
of
域
quality.
嘅知識
Because
或
indeed
者
there are many
技能嘅。
universities
特別我哋
grooming
係有
talents
八
with
大中
different
心定位
skills and
八大
specialties.
中心嘅定位，
Now, in
我哋
particular,
會不同嘅
since
人
we are
才、
given
科
the
技、文化
mission
產
to
業、
establish the 8
藝術以及
centers,
知識產權
including the
等等咧
centers
我哋都
for
好希望咧有不同嘅
IE,
人才
for
嚟
arts
嘅，
and
導致我哋八
culture,
大中
and
心
so on and so
發展得
forth.
更鞏
We need
固
talents
我哋
from
嘅整體
all
香港
walks
有
of
更大
lives
競爭力。
so as to consolidate our
相
advantages
關嘅
and
局咧
enhance our
係會按
competitiveness.
住
The relevant
不同嘅元素去分析
departments
之後咧，
and
我哋會
bureaus
公佈嘅。
will
當然啦，喺
conduct
整體
an
嚟講咧，我會
analysis.
去
I will
留意
make
住個
an
數字
announcement in due
但係喺目
course.
前嚟講，我哋
I do
仍
keep an
然
eye
係
on
達到
the statistics.
35,000個每年吸
Our
引人
target
才嘅要
at the
求咧。
moment is
我都覺得
35,000
我哋係要競爭到，
talents
唔止係
coming to Hong
夠，
Kong
要
every
競爭
year.
到咧，搶到人才咧係
But
夠
on the
而
whole,
贏我
we
哋嘅
need
競爭對
to
手。
trawl for sufficient talents so that we can
下一位提問嘅記者，右手邊後排中間嘅記者。
Next question, the journalist over there.
Hi, this is from South China Morning Post. The police obtained the warrants for the 8 people. What's the actual practical benefit for the very high-profile announcement, because you can't capture them if they are not in Hong Kong? And what would it do to Hong Kong's image that you're trying to rebuild, given there are so many reactions from other governments already? And will Hong Kong government in contact or interacting with these people face legal consequences, such as maybe sharing the polls or whatsoever? And about the timing, is it related to the open letter issued by the foreign organizations asking Washington to not let you attend the APEC summit because they issued a letter on 30 and it came out just days later? Thank you.
Well, the police action to use all possible legal means to arrest the wanted persons who are suspected to have committed serious offenses that endangers national security is the execution of the duties, of an important duty that is imposed on them. They should do it because these are suspected criminals who have violated serious offenses. They should do it because we cannot allow people to just go away without taking the responsibility to face justice, to face the law. The police should do it because that is a strong message to everybody that any act that endangers national security will not be tolerated, and serious action will be taken against them. The police should do it because that's a message not just to Hong Kong, but to those who try to endanger our national security. And we want them to know that we will not sit and do nothing. I am in support of the police action. It's not just that this is an important duty they should do, but it is to try to get as much assistance as possible from law-abiding citizens. A lot of them feel a strong responsibility to protect national security. And I think they will be very pleased to provide information to the police. And that law-abidingness is important. And I also want to tell the criminals that, well, the only way to end their destiny of being an abscondee who will be pursued for life is to surrender. I have strong faith in the police ability to do what they can to carry out their duties. And we will be pursuing the abscondees' criminal responsibilities for life until they surrender themselves. As regards the action, I think the police should take action as they consider appropriate, particularly considering the whole operational requirements. Our action is to tell everybody that endangering national security is not something we will tolerate. We will do whatever legally to pursue the responsible person. How overseas politicians or officials say will not in any way change our strong belief in the need to uphold our protection of national security. I know that they have been doing things for their own political reasons, for their own political gains. The way we are handling national security cases is in conformity with the practices that will be taken for pursuing criminals that have absconded for their national security offenses. Extraterritorial power exists in many countries' national security law. Hong Kong's national security law is one of the many laws in other countries that will have the same power of taking extraterritorial action against criminals who have contravened their country's law in this regard. I am not in any way troubled by any attempt to sabotage our action, because I have strong faith that the Hong Kong police will be able to do what they can. I'm not afraid of any political pressure that is put on us, because we do what we believe is right, and safeguarding national security is the duty of the people of respective countries. Particularly, I, as the Chief Executive, has the constitutional duty to safeguard national security.
時間關係呢，我哋解答今日最後一位記者提問嘅右手邊後排等候執翻啦，謝謝。
The lady over there.
特首早晨啊，星島嘅，首先都係想問翻呢國安通緝8個人嗰度啦。咁佢哋8個人同謀殺犯應該有啲唔同嘅，即係今天琴日警察公佈完之後，佢哋都喺網上有回應啊，甚至每一日其實佢都喺社交網絡裏邊有啲活躍，有啲交代自己嘅行蹤啊，最近嘅近況。你自己點樣睇？即係通緝緊呢班人，其實佢哋都仲係咁活躍去隔空回應緊特區政府，有冇一種對你嚟講係挑釁挑戰性嘅感覺啦？即係同埋。今次咁樣去懸紅通緝呢班人，實際嘅效果收到幾多呢？因為好似我哋湯家驊都有提到咧，就係話可能一啲政治背景嘅人咧係唔能夠去引導，即係就算佢哋去到一啲司法互助嘅區啊，同我哋有司法互助區，係咪都唔能夠拉佢哋翻去？咁懸紅嚟有咩作用？最大嘅效果係乜嘢咧？
我哋會繼續去監察住通緝人嘅行為。
We will continue to keep an eye on what these people do.
如果係觸犯我哋法律咧，我哋拘捕嘅時候都會成為我哋去檢控嘅證據。呢個更加係反映我哋係要竭盡所能、全力以赴去追捕呢一啲危害國家安全嘅罪犯。因為咧，我哋更加要表示出我哋會嚴厲打擊，去
take rigorous action to clamp down on any behavior or activity endangering national security. This also shows that the SCR government is doing everything it can, and we're sending a clear message. We do not condone, and we will get citizens to help us to bring these culprits to justice. The reward is there, so that people who want to help us will find a way to let us know if they have the information. This will be a lifelong pursuit. At some point, we will be able to arrest them.
對警方喺呢方面嘅能力同埋鍥而不捨嘅態度係有信心。
I am fully confident in our police.
無論結果係點，佢哋都係終身被追捕。
This will be a lifelong pursuit.
都會擔心隨時
So they will have to
拘捕咗大小
live in fear of being arrested and being brought to a court.
仲有就係呢一啲危害國家安全嘅分子咧。
These are people who have endangered national security. Given what they have done, there are forces behind them too. We will investigate who's behind them. Now these forces may not stop what they are doing, but I want to let them know, as we pursue these people, we will not stop clamping down these forces. I will stop here. Thank you.